Welcome back. We are covering number 21 of 25 books to help your business grow. And number 21 today is Atomic Habits by James Clear. So before we get started, I want to encourage you to click the subscribe button if you haven't already. Hit the alert button to be notified of future content. And then also do me a favor, click the thumbs up and let me know that you appreciate the content I'm producing. It's always encouraging and greatly appreciated. And feel free to share this video link or also the playlist with other folks as well that you feel could benefit from this. So today's book, again, that is Atomic Habits by James Clear. And I really, really like this book for a lot of reasons. Number one, I love the title. I like talking about the titles because some titles of books don't resonate with me, and this one did. And again, what really got me to really read this book or get into this book was number one, the title. But again, this is what I refer to a lot as I'm trying to, build up these YouTube channels, Small Biz Shoutout, as well as Free Advice from Your Uncle, my other YouTube channel that I have going. But again, was this graphic I saw from another YouTuber, and it referenced a graphic in there called the Plateau of Latent Potential. And it talks about, and I cover this also in my inspirational stories as well, playlist that you can find on the channel, but 25 inspirational stories. So I want to encourage you to check that playlist out if you haven't. But it talks about the valley of disappointment, right? Whenever we're starting a project or, an art project or a business, or anything that we have aspirations to grow, there's this kind of straight line, on the X and Y axis that goes from nothing, straightforward and without any movement. And then there's what really happens, which is there's a dip and not a lot happens while you're putting in the work. And so, it's called the valley of disappointment. And that one straight line is what you think should happen. And then there's that curved blue line that kind of dips along that bottom axis of time and then shoots up exponentially. There's that quad in there, and it's called the valley of disappointment. So that's what really also got me to check this book out. So, I want to encourage you to read this because it's really, really good. And the author, James Clear, gives background of how and I'll give you a little bit of his background. He was an aspiring baseball player. I think his dad played semi-pro, maybe pro, I can't remember, but he wanted to, he had the same ambitions and dreams, but, basically got into really quite an atrocious, accident on the baseball field that, was no fault of anybody, just one of those freak things, right? And really kind of changed his approach on life in general. And so, but what he really references here is just the impact of, again, Atomic Habits. And then again, the title itself tells you a little bit about what it's about, right? In terms of just those micro habits and changes versus going for, huge change, right? So if you're going to the gym and you want to start lifting weights again, you're not going to be able to bench 350, if you haven't been lifting in years, right? It's not going to happen. But what will happen over time with anything, if you, make small incremental changes, it will positively impact, the ultimate goal that you have. So he gives a lot of great, just statistics in here, and it's really just a really good book. I love this book. I'm hot on this book right now for many reasons. So anyway, I want to encourage you guys to check that out. The links and everything will be in the description of the video, and I think it'll be a good read or listen for you. So, but before we go, do me a favor, click the thumbs up, click the alert button, and then also hit the subscribe button. And again, if you've been back multiple times, maybe it's time for you to check out subscribing. So that's going to do it, and we'll talk to you at the next video.